You've probably been there, right? In a job interview or maybe a team meeting, and a manager says something that sounds, well, wonderful. But deep down, something just feels a little off. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of the most common and maybe one of the most dangerous phrases in the entire corporate playbook. Ah, there it is, those 5 little words. You've heard them, I've heard them. They're designed to make you feel warm, fuzzy, and welcome, like you're part of something more than just a company trying to hit its quarterly numbers. But here's where it gets interesting. What if that warm, fuzzy feeling is actually a red flag? The source material we're digging into today makes a really bold claim. When you hear, "we're a family," that's your cue to be on high alert. You might just be in danger. So that's the big question, isn't it? Is this a genuine promise of a supportive, amazing place to work? Or is it something else entirely? A dangerous invitation to blur all the lines between your work and your actual life. Okay, so first, let's talk about the promise. To really understand why this phrase is so powerful, you have to look at what they want you to feel when they say the word family. I mean, that word brings up some powerful stuff, right? It's all about unconditional love, genuine care for who you are as a person, a natural sense of balance, and, true togetherness. This is the emotional gold they're mining. It's a concept we all understand and we all crave. Okay, so that's the dream. But now let's get real. How does that beautiful, shiny promise actually hold up in the day-to-day grind of corporate life? Well, this is where the whole thing just completely falls apart. Think about it. In your real family, the currency is love and support, right? But in a corporate family, that sense of loyalty and obligation, it gets cashed in for things like work at 10 p.m. Suddenly, it's not about your well-being. It's about their bottom line. And this one perfectly captures that disconnect between what they say and what they do. You get that nice email about how much you're valued, and 5 minutes later, your inbox explodes with an email that has urgent in giant red heart attack-inducing letters. That doesn't exactly scream, "we care about you," does it? Oh, and this one is a classic. You're in the big town hall, leadership is on stage talking all about mental health and work-life balance. And then, bing, your calendar updates. It's a mandatory training session. On a Saturday? So much for balance. The family needs you there, no matter what. So, if we're a family isn't what it sounds like, then what does it actually mean? It's time to pull out our little corporate to English dictionary and do some translating. You gotta love this one. We're all in this together. The unofficial translation? You are currently doing the work of 4 people, and we need you to keep doing that. It's like when the boss is on quote-unquote business travel in Goa, sending emails about team spirit while you're the one back at the office actually pulling the weight for everyone. This brings us to what it's actually like to be an employee in one of these families. If you get adopted into this workplace, what's your journey look like? And more importantly, what do you actually stand to inherit from all this sacrifice? Well, the whole process is brutally fast. Day 1 is the adoption. You get the warm welcome, the team lunch, all the promises of support and mentorship. You're the new favorite child. But fast forward to day 30, and you hit the emotional abandonment. The honeymoon is officially over, the special treatment fades, and you're just another cog in the machine who's expected to deliver. The emotional connection they sold you on, gone. But the expectations, higher than ever. So really, it all boils down to this one simple, powerful definition. What is a corporate family? It's unlimited work with 0 inheritance. You get all of the obligations of being in a family, the late nights, the emotional drama, the blurred boundaries, with absolutely none of the real lasting benefits. So that's the breakdown. We've taken apart the promise and looked at the cold, hard reality. And the point here isn't to be cynical. It's just to be smart, to be clear-eyed. So I'll leave you with this to think about. The next time you're in a room and someone says those 5 little words, what will you really be hearing?